As we continue our talk on depression, we said you can't cure depression, but the most good thing is your presence and understanding are what matters most. While everyone's biological baseline is different, the most frequent real-world triggers are several. But let's look at leading triggers in today's world. We have one, chronic stress and burnout. These are the prolonged high stress from financial pressures to generating new neural connections, directly impacting mood regulation. Human beings are hardwired. Long-term isolation or a lack of meaningful social support is one of the strongest environmental predictors of depressive episodes. The second trigger is social isolation. We are hardwired for connection. Long-term isolation or a lack of meaningful support is a strong predictor of depressive episodes. Trauma and unresolved adverse events is the third trigger. Experiencing severe life disruption can set off clinical depression. Here we have issues such as the loss of a loved one, job loss, relationship breakdowns, or past abuse frequently acts as the immediate catalyst of trauma and unresolved adverse events. Let's focus on another trigger, medical and physical health factors. Living with chronic pain or long-term illness heavily affects brain function and increases the risk of mood disorders. Think of depression as a threshold. It depends on three pillars: biological vulnerability, psychological factors, and environmental triggers. Biological vulnerability, that is your genetics or brain structure, may give you a lower threshold for handling stress. The second pillar is psychological factors, like severe self-criticism, perfectionism, or trauma-induced thinking can make it harder to process emotional strain. The last pillar, the environmental trigger. When a major stressful event occurs, it pushes an otherwise manageable state over the threshold into clinical depression. Remember, depression is not a personal failure or simply a chemical imbalance that happens in a vacuum. It is a complex physiological and emotional response when life stresses outweigh a brain's current capacity to adapt. Navigating depression, whether you are experiencing it yourself, supporting someone else, or managing healthcare scenarios, it requires a clear, grounded approach. Because depression affects the brain, body, and daily behavior all at once, recovery rarely happens through sheer willpower alone. Instead, it relies on small, realistic steps supported by the right care. Thank you all for following the Depression Talk. Your support means a lot to me.